I would say that this past year has definitely been one of the more challenging ones in my life. Just a lot of adversity has come up this past year. I have a single mom who raised 5 kids. I'm the youngest of 5, and about a year and a half ago, she started to have some health issues. She suffered a stroke, and she's been unable to work for the past year and a half. And so a lot of financial burden has been put on my family, and a lot of financial burden has been put on myself of just supporting myself and putting myself through college. And so just having an unreliable car certainly did not help that.
So we were sitting at the dining room table in this room, and we said, let's do something big for Christian. And our initial idea was buying him a really nice OU jersey. And so
This is for his 21st.
Yeah. And so that's where we started. And then somebody said, well, his car's in really bad condition. What if we got him new tires? And then somebody threw out, I think it was you.
Yeah, I remember saying, I was like, what if we just got him a whole new car? And we all just kind of laughed. We were like, this is, I mean, it was a joke, honestly, when we said it. And then Drew kind of ran with it, and he's like, hey, that's not totally crazy. You know, there's a lot of people, especially in Norman, that know Christian, have been influenced by Christian. Drew really kind of put it into practice and kind of drew up a plan of how can we go about this.
My name is Lakin Hall. And I'm Drew Hill, and we are roommates with Christian Medina, along with Austin Carpenter, who's not here today. And we need your help to buy a car for Christian Medina.
So we set our goal of $4,500 on GoFundMe, and we couldn't post it on social media because then Christian would see. And so we just spread it by word of mouth and text messages. What's most impressive is our largest donation was $500, and the rest were all smaller donations. So it wasn't like some big donor came in and matched. I mean, it really was a group effort, and it was the OU community. It was the Norman community that made this happen. It isn't anything that we did. It was small donations from 97 people that put Christian in a new car.
You know, the night before, we threw his birthday party and had a surprise and had a bunch of friends over to celebrate him. And we had all kind of told him different reasons that weekend why we weren't going to be around. He was, I mean, different times he was like, man, I really wish you could be here this weekend, but I understand you're going home to be with family, or you're going home to do this. So then when it all happened, that surprise party was kind of like, okay, yeah, this big surprise happened. Well, then the next day we had the opportunity to give him the car.
It was a Saturday afternoon, the day of my birthday. We were just hanging out at home, watching college football.
And we said, all right, Christian, we got one last surprise for you. There's a friend at Campus Corner who wants to grab lunch with you.
And so we start walking to Campus Corner, and they lure me to a parking lot.
And so we kind of just stopped in the parking lot, and Drew kind of stopped him and was like, Christian.
And that was ultimately when they threw me the car keys and they said, hey, this is your new car. And so in that exact moment, I was just in complete shock. I really didn't even know what to expect, and it took a few minutes to register what they were actually telling me.
It's hard for me, like, even thinking about it now, like, not to get emotional about it. It was just like such a really neat thing to be a part of. And I don't think I'll ever experience something like that ever again. And if I do, it'll be rare.
Yeah, I think if you know Christian, you know what it means to be loved, you know, and to be served. And so the opportunity to give back to him in this one way was really exciting. That moment was one I'll forever cherish.
Yeah.
Driving the car right now feels pretty great. It's hard not to have a smile on my face when I'm driving, and just thinking that you know, everyone that helped contribute to this gift, I'm just so thankful and so blessed to have the people that I've interacted with here at OU.
I think the Sooner family culture that is present on OU's campus, it doesn't exist on every campus. You know, the Sooner family goes beyond current students as well. It's not just tied to 73069. I mean, it really does extend beyond. And it was just so neat to see 97 people coalesce around one goal for one Sooner. Boomer Sooner. Yeah.